It is Saturday morning. I'm getting ready to start mowing. I got a few things that we didn't get done because it rained on my guys last week while I was out of town. It's pretty wet. It rained a lot. We didn't mow it all Tuesday. I think Thursday and Friday might have been half days because it started raining some more. Here I'm at one of the office parks. Apparently the back got done, but the front didn't get done because of the rain. It started getting rained on, so we had to stop. And so I'm just going to do the front here, and I'm going to start off with weed eating because there's no telling what kind of wet spots I'm going to run into. So I'm going to kind of walk the property with the weed eater, get all the weed eating done. If there's any wet spots, I can weed eat those. That way I can just hop on the walker, I can go. If I see a spot that's already weed eated, I don't have to mess with it. So I know it's wet and I can just bypass it. That's the plan, and let's do it. As you guys can see, there's standing water in a lot of places on this property. That's why I think it's very, very important to know the properties that you're mowing. Especially if you haven't mowed them, before, to walk around them, get to know every little valley, every little hill, every little hole, because that stuff is very important, especially when you're mowing. And if you're not aware of certain areas that might collect water, then it's very possible you're gonna leave a wheel mark somewhere, or you're gonna mess something up. So these properties here, I've been mowing for a long time, so I know all the little ins and outs of them, and I know what I can't do and what I can do. And this grass is really wet, but it really needed mowed, so we're getting it done, and that's kind of what you have to do when it rains. You just kind of have to do the best you can, and if there was any danger of tearing up these yards, I've said that before, guys, I wouldn't be mowing. But like I said, I know these properties, I know what I can and can't do, and I'm being very careful. This footage here is sped up a little bit, but I'm going really slow. I'm taking my time with every turn. And I'm weed eating a lot more than I normally would, just to give myself room to turn more, especially right here. That's a big area. That's a big spot to where a lot of guys will spin their wheels because they try to take that turn a little bit too sharp. Alright, well, this is a yard that I had last year. I did it all of last year, and for whatever reason, I didn't get this yard to start off this year, but they ended up calling me back. So this is the third time I'm mowing it now, and the yard looks great. You know, it's a very, very nice yard. They take really good care of it. And normally this yard would take me about 40 minutes by myself. This time it took me about an hour and 15 minutes. And I took a page out of the Freak's book on this one. The yard's really wet. We got a lot of rain while I was gone, so I didn't want to tear anything up. And so I got the push mower out. I push mowed the whole thing. That's a pretty big yard. The backyard's pretty good size. I use this. I use the Gravely on this most of the time. It's about the biggest mower I can get back there. And I usually use the turf tracer on the front. I usually just take the sulky off and walk it. But you know, it's one thing about watching Greg's videos is you know, he gives you the sense that it's okay to do stuff like this. You know, it's okay to push mow a yard if you have to. It's not a necessity to have to have a 48-inch mower or a 60-inch mower or whatever to cut these yards. You know, it's okay to, you know, just pull out a 21-inch, you know, Troy built mower or whatever you got and get the job done. You know, it all pays the same. It might take you a little bit longer, but the customer is going to be happy, and you're going to get paid. So, you know, that's what I did here. It was actually really relaxing just to grab the push mower and just start push mowing. You know, it's one thing about using a push mower is you really don't have to worry about anything. You know, you just kind of go, and I was in a really relaxed state right here. And you know, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have messed with this push mower if it hadn't been for some of Greg's videos. You know, I kind of had the mentality of, you know, get it done, get it quick, you know, get out of there, you know, and that's probably what I would have done. But, you know, he kind of gives you the sense that it's okay. It's okay to do things like this, and I think he's right. I think he's 100% right.